संप्रेषण तकनीकी आधारित शिक्षण एवं आकलन इस 5 दिवसीय कार्यशाला जो कि हमारे शिक्षण अधिगम केंद्र शिक्षा शास्त्र संकाय श्री लाल बहादुर शास्त्री राष्ट्रीय संस्कृत विश्वविद्यालय द्वारा आयोजित की गई है। इसके दूसरे दिवस और चौथे तकनीकी सत्र में मैं पुनः आपका हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूँ। हमारे साथ हमारे विषय विशेषज्ञ के रूप में आज हमारे साथ प्रोफेसर रमेश चंद्र शर्मा जी हैं। मैं उनका स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आज के सत्र की हम शुरुआत करते हैं। आपदां पहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमामि। जैसा कि आप विदित हैं, आज के इस चतुर्थ तकनीकी सत्र में हमारे साथ प्रोफेसर रमेश चंद्र शर्मा जी हैं। आप इंस्ट्रक्शनल डिजाइन अम्बेडकर विश्वविद्यालय के अंतर्गत इंस्ट्रक्शनल डिजाइन के प्रोफेसर हैं। अम्बेडकर विश्वविद्यालय दिल्ली। हमारे साथ हमारी परियोजना अध्यक्षा जी भी हैं। मैं उनका हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूं। मैम, वेलकम यू टू। प्रोफेसर रमेश चंद्र शर्मा जी, आप शिक्षा शास्त्र, रसायन शास्त्र एवं कंप्यूटर साइंस के विशेषज्ञ हैं। आप सहज व्यक्तित्व के स्वामी हैं। बहुत सरलता और सहजता के साथ आप अपने विषय का अवधान कराने में और उसको जो है अवबोध कराने में निरंतर प्रयत्नशील रहते हैं। कितनी भी जल्दी हो, कितना भी उनके पास कार्य की बहुत ज़्यादा द्रुतता हो, परंतु फिर भी वे अपनी विषय वस्तु को सहजता के साथ, सरलता के साथ हमारे साथ शेयर करते हैं और निरंतर हमें अग्रसारित करते हैं। सर, दिल्ली के अंतर्गत दिल्ली में अम्बेडकर विश्वविद्यालय के साथ साथ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर भी अपने विषय विशेषज्ञता का महारत उन्होंने जो है फैलाई है। और साथ ही साथ आप वावासन मलेशिया और यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ फिजी, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ ब्राज़ील कई जगहों पर अपनी विषय विशेषज्ञता का परचम लहरा चुके हैं। मैं आपका पुनः हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आपके बहुत से पत्र प्रकाशित हो चुके हैं, बहुत सी पुस्तकें जो है प्रकाशित हो चुकी हैं और निरंतर आप इस ज्ञान धारा को अग्रसारित किए हुए हैं। मैं पुनः आपका हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूँ। और आपसे निवेदन करता हूं कि आज के इस सत्र में हमारा सिंपल आईसीटी टेक्निक्स फॉर टीचिंग एंड असेसमेंट के संदर्भ में मार्गदर्शन करें। आदरणीय प्रोफेसर रमेश चंद्र शर्मा जी।
Okay, thank you, Jitendra ji, and Amita ji, namaste again. Let me. What we will do first, we will. I will show you some options, and then we will do the practice of some of those options. So. ओके, अब आपको मेरा स्क्रीन नज़र आ रहा होगा। देखो, जब हमें आईसीटी, अच्छा जितेंद्र जी, आई थिंक सारे हिंदी जानने वाले हैं ना?
सर साउथ के भी हैं तो थोड़ा बाइलिंगुअल रहिएगा।
ओके, ठीक है, क्योंकि मुझे याद था कि अपने यहाँ ये एक अनुरोध होता है लोगों का कि इसलिए मैंने पूछ लिया।
सर साउथ से भी हैं सर, दे वांट कि थोड़ा इंग्लिश में भी हो ताकि सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स जो हैं वो
नहीं, वो जब स्टार्ट करता हूँ तो वो नेचुरली इंग्लिश में जाता है पहले। आदत हो गई ना।
कोई बात नहीं सर।
ठीक है, तो चलो, मेरे ख्याल में मोस्टली इंग्लिश में ही रखते हैं क्योंकि हमारे वालों को भी इंग्लिश तो समझ में आई जाती है। सो फ्रेंड्स, our topic is today to learn about ICT tools which can help us in teaching and learning. So, sorry. For teaching learning, if we are going to use ICT, I take it as a golden triangle of three things. One is technology, another is pedagogy, and third is content. These three things, they are required, not only in online education, but even in face-to-face education. Wherever, whatever you teach, you give training, anything, we use these three dimensions: content, pedagogy, and technology. So ICT helps us in managing all these three dimensions. Content, from where you can find content. Good morning, sir. Kindly share your PPT also as presentations. Abhi, who asked me this question? Actually, okay, if I use PPT, I will share it to you, and when there will be some live resources that I request you that you can take a screenshot or write on your paper. So and the slide which I use, I will definitely give it to Professor Amitaji, which she can post it in your group. I believe that you may have a group with you. So for content, how to manage it? There are various options available for us for dealing with content. Okay, Dr. Atul, thank you so much. And then second is pedagogy. For pedagogy, you have been trained, particularly those of you who have done some sort of a teacher training certificate. That gives you an option of understanding the pedagogy of teaching learning. You know, we have all the teachers, they have some sort of a philosophy of teaching. Means what is their idea, what is their philosophy behind teaching learning process. That has to be cultivated by the individual. And the third is the technology itself as such. Even when you use a simple chalkboard in the classroom face to face, and that is also a kind of a technology device. We can divide them into low end and high end technology devices which the teachers they use. And aap mein se those people who have been in the area of open and distance learning, you may be knowing that it started with distance education, but nowadays the good books for self-learning also, they are written on that pattern. We call them as, initially we used to call them as self-instructional material. Those self-help guides, self-instructional materials. But nowadays we have improved them and added more of the principles of self-directed learning into it. That's why we call them as self-learning materials. The self-learning materials, Anil ji is saying PPT is not visible. Anil, you can do one thing. You will see my photograph, means my video on your screen. If you hover your mouse pointer on that, you will see three icons, small one. One is the pin, P-I-N, pin. So if you click on pin, then you will see my screen. Jitendra ji, do you see options for us, that slide? I think it should be visible. So now let us see what are various options available to us when we go for online mode. For teaching using ICT tools, we need to have two options with us, two dimensions with us. One is where you will be putting your content, mounting your content. So for that, we need some sort of a learning management system. So that is the first requirement, to choose a learning management system. Now, learning management systems can be of various types. One is the proprietary systems. proprietary systems means, let me show you the another examples of, okay, proprietary systems. We will go to, say, Blackboard LMS. This is a proprietary system, and it is one of the very powerful and highly recommended learning management system available. But this is paid. Means to use it, you need to subscribe to it. Then there is another one. It is called as Desire to Learn. So there are various options available to us, which are, these are really wonderful options available to anyone, but definitely you need to subscribe to them. Then you have various open open source platforms. One of them is which is the most popular as a open source platform, is Moodle. You can read it here. It is a free and open source software, and you can download by clicking on downloads. It is completely free. You do not need to. It is say that freedom to learn. It is open source under GPL license, and use it for free. Even you can download the code and modify the software code from here. The second example, which is being used by many universities, is Sakai. You can say here it is robust open source learning management system created by higher education for higher education sector. So this is also called as content management system or course management system, Sakai. I know many universities, they use Sakai also. It is also an easy way to conduct your classes, managing your content using it. And these are the other examples you can see. So there, Sakai. Then another one is Joomla. Say here it is, try it for free. This is also free and open source content management system. And in fact, many people, they create their websites on Joomla. You know, you download it, install it on your server, and then your own website can run on it, in which Joomla can be integrated with that. So there, that is, you can use it. Then another example is Canvas. And in fact, just 2 days ago, I don't know if someone of you present in this session now took part in our course or not. Just 2 days ago, we finished one of our self-learning online course on podcast in education, and we created it on Canvas. This is free for teacher. This is that course, podcasts in education, and many people, they we are very soon going to award them certificates. And in addition to that, my next course is coming very soon. That is on e-learning that works. In addition to this, health and wellness spa tourism in India, that course is also ready. And we will have this pedagogical training for effective learning, that course. So this is also free. I'm showing you my live dashboard where my own courses are available to you. So you have Moodle, you have Sakai, you have Joomla, the options available to you. And you may be knowing that another variety is cloud-based systems, which may be free, which may be paid. And the most simple of them, which you must have used, is Google Classroom. So this is Google Classroom. You can see there are so many courses, and this is my live course which I am teaching. Today it is Tuesday, so tomorrow I have my class. Yeah, you can see here the notification is there. So you can use any of the this. So what we need is a learning management system for mounting our course. So you can have them as proprietary, for which you paid. And good morning, Dr. Krishna. Uh, you use proprietary softwares, or you use open source softwares. Open source softwares like Moodle, you do not need to pay for that. It can be locally hosted. Locally hosted means on your own servers, your university servers, and the cloud-based, which are like in Google Cloud, AWS, Amazon Web Services, which is one of a very strong cloud-based systems offers to you. You can have it. In addition to that, you can use your other sources also, like WhatsApp or social media. Edmodo is there, Facebook is there. If you think that Google Classroom is easy, I suggest you can try Edmodo, which is easier than Google Classroom. Means simply just within 30 minutes you can create your own courses. And many people, they use WhatsApp also for teaching learning. In fact, we are very regularly using WhatsApp for our own. Nowadays we are doing it daily, every day at 4 p.m. Yesterday I took a session on gamification of gamification in education, and like that. So these are the options for content management system. Then you need certain e-learning authoring tools. E-learning authoring tools is to create the e-content. So they are also available in both varieties. Proprietary, for which you need to pay. They may be expensive, like Adobe products. They are very, very powerful, but they are expensive. And then sometimes the institutions, due to their financial constraints, they are not able to use them. But they offer you complete solutions to create content. Then another is H5P, which is open source, and you can create wonderful content using H5P. We will see how we use that for our purpose. Then we need a third variety is how to communicate, how to interact with our students. Like right now we are using Google Meet. So you have Zoom, you have Cisco WebEx, you have Google Meet, you have Jitsi, you have Big Blue Button, and there are so many options. Some of you might have used Microsoft Teams also, which has become very, very popular during these pandemic times. Not only that, many people, they use the live streaming also. Suppose if you have to, nowadays you may be knowing that in Google Meet also, in your private email or education G Suite account, you cannot admit more than 100 participants. So for more than 100 participants, because the Google company, they have restricted it. In fact, they were to close down on 30th of September. But since pandemic is continuing, so they have allowed it. So, but even this one is going to be closed now on 31st of March. If any one of you are using, you are encouraged to suggest to your institution to switch for G Suite account enterprise solution for that. That will be available there. And you may be knowing that previously using it, you were able to record your sessions. Like right now, this session is being recorded, but otherwise in your private Gmail, that facility is not there. And the user control is also different in the free version as well as the subscribed version from there. So there are then various other options that how you can go live using, if you have large audience and if you want to conduct some sort of a open webinar or open conference in which you want anyone and you want to make a use, say like live streaming on YouTube using some tools. So there are open source solutions also. What are they? Let me show it to you. Here, let me close these extra windows. So one is Jitsi. I suggest that you should try this Jitsi. This is very secure, very flexible, and completely free. And it doesn't take much time. It doesn't ask you to create any login into it or no, nothing. Simply go to this website and start your meeting, like start a call here. And if you want to have it as a regular package in your institution, you can. And here you can read it that yes, it is free and technologically advanced too. So here it offers you HD audios, means high definition video. There is no need for any account. And the best part is that it allows you to record your sessions and then you can go live on YouTube using this account. There is another platform which is also open source. It is called as Big Blue Button. Here you can see open source web conferencing tool. Engage your students online. It is a web conferencing designed for online learning. And nowadays, if someone of you is using Moodle, you may be knowing that in latest version, the Big Blue Button is available there by default. And so you can configure your classes in the Moodle by default, because the plugin is there. It is automatically integrated into it. And then there are many other learning management systems which have a good integration of this plugin with them. Then I don't know if someone of you has tried it, but there is, I like it very much. It is called as Go Brunch. Up to 400 participants. You can see it is an ideal webinar platform for teaching and training. The free version comes with no time limit. In your free version of Zoom, you have 40 minutes and 100 participants. Here up to 400 participants, no time limit, free up to 400 attendees, and then unlimited webinars. You can add your own logo, free recording on the cloud, breakout sessions you can have the reports, you can have the course catalog, you can have multiple teachers, and there is no installation. So you see, get started with free version there. And I have used it. I conducted a conference, not the webinar. I conducted a conference using this platform, and it worked very, very well. So there are, very good ICT options available to you for your teaching, learning needs for there. So if you want to ask any questions related to, if you are using Zoom, Cisco WebEx, or if you compare all these web conferencing tools, my preference is whatever the government says, whatever the people will say. Nowadays, I don't know why the people are going pagal, that everybody is saying that we are going to leave WhatsApp because WhatsApp is going to share our information with Facebook. Believe you me, WhatsApp has been sharing your information with Facebook for the past 4 or 5 years, many years. Since beginning, it has been sharing your information. So don't think that it just only yesterday it had started sharing your information. And I don't know what information you have in your mobile. Unless you openly store your banking passwords, your online services passwords, what it is going to means do you talk about that kind of sensitive information in that you, how many the Indian tanks and aeroplanes, they are posted on Jodhpur border of India or towards the Arunachal Pradesh border of India. Unless you have that information, nobody is interested in your WhatsApp simply good morning, good evening, and happy Diwali, happy Pongal, those kind of messages. So don't worry. And many people, they do not know why they are switching to Signal. because Elon Musk told it that, okay, go to the free application. Everybody is saying that it doesn't share, it doesn't install anything. Believe you me, all the applications, they store your data, they share your data. Anything which is online, which passes through some servers, your all the information is stored there. Nothing on internet is deleted from there. So these are the choices available to you. Then we need certain multimedia creation tools to create audio messages, to create video messages, to create animations, something like that. For audio, the Audacity is the one of the best tool. It is open source. And
announcement थी
hello,
सर, एक अनाउंसमेंट थी रिगार्डिंग अटेंडेंस।
हाँ जी जरूर।
सभी प्रतिभागियों से निवेदन है कि आपके चैट बॉक्स में दिए गए लिंक से आप अपनी अटेंडेंस मार्क कर लें। 11-10 तक ये लिंक एक्टिव रहेगा और आप अपने रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आईडी का ही यूज करें। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
ओके जितेंद्र जी, सॉरी, मुझे लग तो रहा था कि कुछ आवाज आ रही है, फिर मुझे लगा कि शायद किसी का माइक्रोफोन ऑन होगा।
मुझे भी थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा था। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
नहीं, आप बीच में आराम से, जब भी ऐसे इम्पोर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट हो तो आप रोक सकते हो, वो जरूरी होता है, क्योंकि ये सर्टिफिकेशन के लिए एक रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट है।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
जी हाँ जी। So I was telling that for audio editing, for audio tools creation, you can use Audacity. Actually, it is for editing the source. But for creating it, you can create podcasts. Like we just, I told you that my course was on how to create a podcast. Then animation. For animations, the names which I have shown you, they are wonderful tools. I have used every one of them where I'm showing it to you on screen. You must have used Powtoon. Powtoon is very good, but it allows you only up to 3 minutes of free animation. So what you need to do, then you need to create more and club them together later on. Otherwise, you can use Animaker. Animaker is also a wonderful tool. In fact, we did some work for the company, and they were very happy, and we gave them some suggestions. Also, there were some live meetings with them, and you can create up to 30 minutes of an animation. It is unlimited from their side. They don't restrict के इतने मिनट का ही ये animation इसमें होना चाहिए. But if you make a longer animation, then it will take time in rendering. Rendering का मतलब होता है, जैसे Blender भी है. Blender is free and open source software. And one of my good friend, Dr. Samir Sers Budhe, he is now the director of, I think, EMP. He has been a professor at IIT Mumbai, and he conducts free classes on Blender. Blender is the animation software, and he is a wonderful person. He is the, I think, topmost expert on Blender in India. So you can search for Samir Sers Budhe, IIT Mumbai. If you make just this in Google, you can see his work. And very often he conducts free courses on Blender. So you must attend those things if you want to learn that. And Plotagon, it is also another wonderful tool. You can see this photograph on the lower right corner. This is the Plotagon video in which the characters are there and the characters interact with each other. Then how to create videos. For videos, you have Screencast-O-Matic, which is free, which is licensed version also. Then Active Presenter, again free. Camtasia there are many options, including Screencastify. Loom is there. And in Microsoft PowerPoint, if you use it, nowadays, with the help of your PP, you can convert your PPT also as a video option to you. So this is the multimedia creation. Then for massive open online courses, the options available to you, they are, I told you, Canvas is there, Coursera is there, edX is there, Udemy is there, Moodle is there. Using these things, you can create your online courses for on those platforms. Okay, so let us see some of the options available to us. These are the options for learning management systems. You can have you know, I already told you about them. This is Moodle. You can go to this website and download, and it works very well for mobile phone also. The Moodle mobile app is very powerful. आप में से जो लोग Moodle को यूज कर रहे हैं, I suggest you to install the Moodle app. The advantage is that in Moodle app, accept the live streaming content. Live streaming content means the videos or the animations, etc., which need the to be played from the internet. Rest of the material you can store it, means once you access it, it is downloaded, and the next time, even if you do not have internet connection with you or your data package is over, but you can still read your full course on the Moodle mobile app. So this is a very big advantage of Moodle system. Then you may be knowing about this government supported SWAYAM platform. There are many very good courses created by our Indian teachers on it. You can access that. Then this is Edmodo, which I told you, and these are the virtual learning environments, like Google Hangout has been converted to Google Meets now. Ustream is there, Big Blue Button is there, VisIQ was there. To access the web content, you have the tools for various browsers. Now, there is a difference in which I would like to tell you about. If you are using Google Meet, or okay, I will come to this point very soon. Then these are the online chat messages. You can use them for online socialization. Many of the tools which we use in our class, they are there: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, those things. For blogging, we use Twitter, Blogger, WordPress, Tumblr. And then for information exchange, you have various tools, like you use YouTube, you use Vimeo, then LinkedIn. We can integrate Wikipedia, we can integrate Issue, MIT books, IEEE books, and those things, they are there for information exchange in our courses. Then for knowledge construction means creating your content. You may be knowing that if you have to create a presentation, you can use Microsoft PowerPoint, but for Microsoft PowerPoint, you need to pay for it. You need to have the subscription version of it. And the latest version of Microsoft products is very powerful. Very powerful. You can do a lot of things, including, you must have seen that everybody knows about Google Forms, but Microsoft Forms, they have also come up very strongly. Whatever you can do in Google Forms for free, you can do it in Microsoft Forms also. Microsoft Teams, but you need to pay for that, or you need to have a Microsoft 360 Office to use those things there. So that's why these are the options available to you. Free options. I'm showing it to you here, which you can, and all these are available as mobile app for you. So WPS Office may be in your mobile phone. You can install it. This is free product, and anything which you can do in your MS Office, you can do it here. All the commands are something similar. Similarly, Polaris Office you can download. Then Docs2Go, it is a free office suite. Smart Office and Google Documents, they are wonderful tools. You can create your Google Slides, you can create Google Sheets, you can create Google Forms, you can create Google Quiz, and there are a lot of Google tools which you can explore from there. In addition to that, you need ebook reader. For you, most simple common is Adobe Acrobat Reader, which is free, but you can install Google PDF Viewer also, so that on your mobile, on your Android phone, any person who wants to send a PDF to you, it automatically opens. But then there are other options available also, like you must install e-book reader on your phone, because nowadays many of the books people, they prefer e-book, and Kindle version is there. So those things, these options are available to you from there. These tools, they are good for you for making study notes. So Evernote study notes means you can use them. And in fact, particularly the Sketch and the Google Keep or the Color Notes, OneNote is very powerful. Google Keep, I use personally for me. I'll show it to you. When you are in your Google account, there it will show you Google Calendar and Google Keeps. It is very powerful, and I like it very much. I'll show you how I manage those things. Then these are the options for you to create survey, to collect the data. If you want to do some research, if you want to collect some information, then SurveyMonkey is there, Adofill is there, Survey Maker is there. But my choice is Qualtrics. I told it to some of the researchers, and they say that it is a great resource to them. But don't forget about Google Form. But Google Form has certain limitations to that. Google Form cannot create individualized link. Qualtrics or SurveyMonkey can allow you that any person, Google Form, if you give the link, any person can open that form unless you close it and can fill up in your form. But these tools, SurveyMonkey, but that is available in its paid version also, qualtrics.com, that one, that you can make a customized URL. So if I create a survey form and I send it to Rukmini, there only she will be able to open. And even if I create anonymous, I don't ask for name, I don't ask for email ID, but if I'm sending to that email ID, then I can find that to whom I had sent that survey and who has replied from there. So that is a facility which is not available in your normal Google form, but it is free. And for normal purpose, for simple kind of research, Google Form is a good help to you, which you can use in from there. These ICT tools, they are the learning tools available to you. So you have Google Translate. I find Google Translate very, very much. What I do in my phone, here, most of my circle is still, outside India, because I have taught in, as Jitendra ji told you, that I taught in Fiji, I have taught in Brazil. In fact, I'm visiting professor there. Then I was in Malaysia. I have taught in Guyana. So many people in my circle, they are those who speak Chinese, who speak Portuguese, who speak Spanish. So in South America, most of the people, they speak Spanish or Portuguese. And when they send message to me on my WhatsApp, they send it in their language. My Google Translate automatically translates it into English for me. So that is configured in such a way. And then you can use these various other thesaurus, dictionary, real-time calculator, those things, they are available to you. This is going to be very helpful to you. Create a free account on Dropbox. For OneDrive, you need to have the Microsoft account. Google Drive is free for you to with you 15 GB. It gives you with your Google account. And Google may change its policy in the times to come, when it may start charging. Also, there are some talks that it is going to be commercial very soon. The online storage spaces, cloud-based storage spaces, which you can use there, and you can create a ID. Dropbox is very good. It is very powerful. 2.5 GB it gives free of cost. And after that, if you give referrals means, for example, Surinder Nagarji creates an account and sends a link to Rukmini Sharma. So he gets around some 500 MB or something free space added to his account. So it is 2.5 GB free, but it can become 3 GB by asking someone to use your link. And when Rukmini will send it to Dr. Santosh Kumar or Dr. Ekta Verma, the keep on going adding it. So these are called as the referral points there. Then there are certain applications for development, like you can create e-portfolio using these free tools. Weebly is very good. FreshGrad for students desire to learn e-portfolio is there. Open School e-portfolio platform is there. And this Diario last one is a very interesting one. You can create your diaries, journals, keep your notes, the things they will be available to you. These are, you can integrate some of the courses, some of the content which is free, which has been allowed to be shared with you by these platforms in your ICT teaching in your online courses. So you have edX, you have Coursera, you have Udemy, Udacity, and MOOCs for you. There, these are the free platforms which you can use and use them then. Then these are the certain ICT tools for wonderful for presentations. I think you may be knowing about Mentimeter because in these workshops we have been using Mentimeter, and perhaps Professor Amita Pandey makes a wonderful use of Mentimeter. I think very soon they are going to ask you to provide your feedback using Mentimeter, because I know that they have used it. And then it creates a wonderful kind of presentations. Those of you who have used Mentimeter, you may be knowing that very recently Mentimeter has added another feature into it, is of a competition, a sort of a competition. Who replies first and fastest and the correct answer gives it to you. And those of you who have not used Mentimeter so far, I suggest try it. You will like it. It creates wonderful things for it. Then this is AnyFlip to create e-books, flip books. We can, if we have time, then we will do a practice of flip book. What I ask all of you, in the meantime, when you listen to me, just any of your MS Word document, minimum 3-4 pages. On the first page, add some photograph, make a title like your PhD thesis title. So first page is your PhD thesis title, and then next of the pages, and then save it as PDF. Just itna karke rakho aap, and then I will show you how to use this AnyFlip for your purpose. This is very good ICT tool, wonderful for you to learn a foreign language. This is a platform which allows you to learn many other foreign language like Spanish, Chinese, German, Italian, Portuguese. I think almost all the languages of the world. This is a free app, and this is very good app. I have used it personally. It is installed on my mobile phone, and it speaks, it tells you, it conducts your examination, and keeps you. Those of you who say that language cannot be learned unless you speak to someone, believe you me, you can learn a language. आपका काम तो चला देगा इतना. वो जैसे वो when we Indians, we go to Japan or in China, where every signboard is in China, and if you are hard pressed want to go to washroom or bathroom, and you don't understand that what sign says where to go, these things, they come very handy in managing the emergency, in managing the crisis for you. Then we have been using this Canva. You can design anything you want to design here, you can design using Canva. So I think we are left with around 15 minutes. So I'm stopping this, and let us go to some of the live sites. Here, this is, okay, let me close this one. So last one I was telling you about Canva. So let me show you Canva first. You can say here, it says design anything, and this is my page, and here these are my designs which I have created so far. So I use it regularly, like this one. On just 2 days after, I'm going to create a means conduct a workshop on Orc ID for university faculty members. So here this is Orc ID. So this is the poster which I created. It will be a free workshop. I don't know if someone of you have registered or not. We made a good, publicity of this. So there are these. Oh, voice is not clear, really. And then these are others. Like this is that poster for my course e-learning that work and podcasts where. So this is Canva, which you can use for your printing needs, all kind of anything which you can. Instagram is there, create a design, you can see from here what you want to create event poster, class schedule, brochure, lesson planning, certificate, A4 document, invoice, YouTube intro, announcement, poster, animation, Instagram video, logo, Facebook post. Yeah, you can create a Facebook post here, your story, photo collage, resume, business card. I think more than 50 kind of options are available to you, which you can create using this. So that is available to you. Then another ICT tool which is wonderful for you to use in your teaching learning is, I suggest, go to PhET simulations. They are live things. So you can see here physics, chemistry, mathematics, earth sciences, biology. These are wonderful things. And those of you who are using Google Classroom or Moodle, you can directly integrate them in your classrooms. Say like this is if you want to show to the kids how balancing act is done. So you can click on that. I'm just at random selecting anything. So here, and see the Google Classroom icon is there. And how do we, you just integrate it, give the this is intro, balance, and the game here. Then how you, here it is asking you to select the level. So level first. If you want to have the audio, you can click on the microphone icon here and level 1. Now check 20 kilogram is here. How to balance it? So you take it, and so it is asking you to check. No, wrong. So how, then try again and say shift it here. Not yet. Okay, now it is asking you show answer, and here you can add rulers, marks, or what, and it is showing you say here. So for balancing it has to be there. These are the live, means interactive. I was using my own mouse pointer using them. There are so many things available, and here you can see if you want to embed it in your, take the code from here, or directly click on this Google Classroom icon, and here you see my Google Classroom is opening, and it is saying share, choose class, which class I want, and any class which I select here, it can go into that, and as a what, as a course assignment, as a course material, asking the questions to the students. It can, I can select anything and go, and here it is. Those of you who have used it, you can say test and ask. So it will be added in my Google Classroom course you have posted to your class, and now my students, they will be able to see that. So this is how it works. It is taking me to my class now, so where it will be visible. See, Ramesh Chandra Sharma posted a new question test 11:20 पर just now, which I did. It is available here, and if the students, they will click on it, all the students, their test, it will come here. So this is one. Now there are some other interesting tools which are available, which I want to show it to you before we close. We have still 10 minutes. One is this, and then another is here. Okay, this is a very good website. It is called as Genially, and using it you can create complete self-running online course, online content. You don't need to be physically present, and you can create your free account using it. Let me show you an example of it. That using it, how you can create it. For those of you who are, say, teaching history or literature or any subject, you can. This is a topic on a trip to Cambridge. So to introduce it, either, okay, let me share this link with you. Okay. Okay. It is coming. I'm sharing this. You can save this URL with you. Okay, here what do you do? Then you click on next. So now the student will need to do, it is a reading task for them. Read the text and find 3 things you would like to do in Cambridge. So you have to read the text is here, and then the text is here, and then you need to note, find 3 things you would like to do in Cambridge. When you are there, what you want to do. But where you have to note, you have to use the notepad. So you need to click on notepad. When you click on this notepad, the notepad will open. And here, my experiment at Cambridge, R.C. Sharma visited. I visited Jammu and Kashmir. There I was just written. And I found that the Dal Lake is the most beautiful. Don't go into the spellings. And if you click on publish, you can simply save it. So that way it is giving you an exercise. After that, next trip. This is a research task now. After reading task, it is a research task. Find 3 places from the article on the map. So here is the map, and this is a live map. It is not a photograph. You can simply click on it and you can go and find something where you want to do. Here, this is a natural reserve, and you can keep on going because this is Google directly. So it is saying that find 3 places and save the link in your notes. Next. Then student goes next. It is a viewing task. Watch the video. Are there any places you want to visit? And this video, YouTube, it will directly run from there. So here the video, the animation, it shows you the map. Now you want to listen the audio in the video because Google Meet directly doesn't allow you to share the video. For that, you need to use Google Chrome. I will come to that part for that. Then, okay, this way you can explore it. I have already shared with you. This is weather and those things which you can go with that. Then another interesting tool for all of you, particularly those of you who are teaching those courses in which you need to draw something. So there, this is a good application, MathsPad. Here it comes. What happened? Oh, okay, it is typed. I need to just. Okay. The system is slowing. You can click on that. So how do you use it? Say like this is a construction tool. And if you create your login, you can take benefit of other things. You want to draw a line, which line? You simply use that. Oh, okay, I need to log in. But then Okay, I need to remember my password. Oh, construction tool. Okay, here it is there, and then I need to select the color of my pencil. Say I want to red, so red has become green, pencil is green, and then using it, I simply draw it, and here it goes. Oh, circle. Then you want to use it, you want to say use a pencil, and here you draw the line, you mark a point, and after that what you can do, use your scale, and you want to draw here. So these options are available to you, and then you can, if you want, you can clear it, those things there. So this is for mathematics, for as a construct. There are other options available in it which you can try. So this is that. Then another good ICT tool for you would be Word Wall. This is create better lessons quicker. It is a literacy tool, the easy way to create your own teaching resources. You can create quiz, matchup, word game, and many more. These are the examples from there. Say, for example, if I show you this one, chemical and physical changes. Those of you may be knowing that what is a chemical change and what is a physical change, how to use that. So these are the events like bread rising, cycle rust, cooking an egg, food molding, leaves changing color, storing milk, painting a house, condensation. This we have to identify whether it is a physical change or a chemical change. Now, जितेंद्र जी आइसक्रीम खाओगे? Yes, खाएंगे. So ice cream melting is physical change or chemical change? So let us put chemical change. Burning of wood is chemical change. Bread rising, physical change. Cycle rust, chemical change. Then folding laundry, chemical change. Cutting hair, chemical change. I'm just not, these are not there. Means you just based on your breaking a pencil क्या है, boiling water क्या है, food molding क्या है, you just, और आप लोगों को आवाज नहीं आ रही होगी, but I can listen a good music in the background, and this it allows you to put them in the relevant boxes, that what is your answer. After that you think that submit your answers. At present still, if you think that something is not correct, then you can change them and submit it. So you see, it is telling you what are the wrong answer, what are the right answers. And now अब आपको डांट पड़ने वाली है. This is your result. Only 4 answers correct out of 16, and you took 1.35 minutes in using it. So you can try again, you can see answers and like that. So there are these wonderful, very good options, and this is a free site. You can create your own. You here it says create activity. So you need to sign up, create your own activities, and in what way it offers you. Here are these people who have tried it themselves. 16 by 16, everything correct by them. These are the grades. There are various examples available to you which you can use them. Okay, so here I'm stopping my screen now, and if there are some questions you can ask. Can you name the language learning software? Yes, Sanjay, it is Duolingo. Duolingo.
Sir, thank you.
सर क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सेशन में रहेंगे आप 4 बजे है टाइम सर आपके पास, फिर उसी में इनके क्वेश्चंस ले लेंगे.
हाँ, मैं एक मिनट देख लेता हूँ। आज 19 तारीख है
हम्म।
और ओहो, 4 बजे पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़ का मैंने कमिट किया है एक।
अच्छा अच्छा, तो फिर अभी
बट कोई बात नहीं, आप एक काम कीजिए, या
हम्म,
तो कुछ अभी ले लेते हैं, और
हाँ अभी
नहीं तो हम 22 तारीख को भी मिलने वाले हैं।
हम्म,
इफ देर आर सम क्वेश्चंस देन आई कैन आस्क।
क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर में भी ले लेंगे।
जी,
एक सर
एनी
इनको
क्वेश्चंस राइट नाउ?
असाइनमेंट भी बता देते, या तो इसमें ये वर्ड फाइल डिफरेंट टूल्स के ऊपर कर लेंगे लोग इन लोग।
Okay, the assignment for you is that I showed you Canva. Prepare a poster, and on that poster, what you are going to write, on the top there will be the title of this workshop, and below that you need to explain your learning outcomes, that what you are going to learn. ये आपको अभी करना है, what you are going to learn. At the end of this workshop, then when at that time when the feedback will be taken, then we will see that आपके वो कितने learning outcomes पूरे हुए. So you need to make a poster of this workshop currently on ICT, simple ICT tools, that what you are going to acquire from this, your expectations. Okay, so this is your exercise. And what you can do, I don't, you may be having your WhatsApp group, but don't flood that group. I suggest, let me share my screen again. And this is another good ICT tool, which many people, I use it very regularly for my own teaching learning. I think my system is upgrading. That's why it is getting slow. You know, in the background, the operating system, when it upgrades itself, it gets slowed. आप में से कोई, okay, it is coming up. Entire screen allow. So I will ask Akansha if she is there, or Akshat if they are there in this workshop listening to me. They can create a Padlet page and let all the participants post their things in that Padlet page. So
ठीक है सर, अक्षत कर देगा, अक्षत विल डू। और उसको कह
actually,
देते पेज
हाँ,
बना
आप
देते
अक्षत जी को
और
बोल दीजिए, क्योंकि मैं
कर
दिखाना
देंगे।
चाह रहा था, but my system, it looks like it has started upgrading and it is not, it has slowed down my page. It won't.
ठीक है, मैं
Okay,
अक्षत को कह देती हूँ, अक्षत को कहती
जी
हूँ।
जी जी, हाँ,
और एक सर इनको वो जैम बोर्ड वाला भी बताना था।
क्या चीज का?
जैम बोर्ड वाला है ना कोई इंटरेक्टिव, जो मतलब ये ऑनलाइन टीचिंग में ब्लैक बोर्ड यूज कर सके।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, मैं बताता हूँ, वो कर लेते हैं। चलिए, मेरे ख्याल में मेरा स्क्रीन अब आपको दिखने वाला है।
आ गया
नहीं तो
सर, आ गया।
मैं किसी पार्टिसिपेंट को बोलूँगा कि, वैसे मेरी मशीन बड़ी फास्ट है, बट जब ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम अपडेट होता है तो
हाँ,
वो
तो वो
किसी
स्लो
की नहीं
डाउन कर
सुनेंगे।
देता है। हाँ, स्लो डाउन।
नहीं, क्योंकि विंडोज टेक ओवर कर लेती है एवरी अदर फंक्शन को। Okay, so you are now, okay, you are able to see my screen, and मुझे क्या दिखाना था इन लोगों को? जैम बोर्ड ना। सो फ्रेंड्स, आप ये देखें, जैम बोर्ड के लिए आपके पास दो ऑप्शन हैं। एक तो है गूगल मीट के अंदर ही, अभी ये आएगा, आप देख रहे होंगे ये जो छोटी सी पट्टी, अरे अटेंडेंस लिंक। Okay, here these three dots, you click on it, and then this is available to you directly from Google Meet. जब आप पढ़ा रहे हैं Google Meet को यूज करते हुए, तो within that you click on it and you will find the option for Google Jamboard. But even if you are not here, ये देखिए सबसे ऊपर टॉप में white board, open a Jam. So that is available, और you click on start new board. So आपके पास दोनों ऑप्शन हैं, या तो आप यहाँ से इसको सेव कर लीजिए, ये वो है जब आप गूगल मीट को यूज कर रहे हैं। और क्योंकि मैं अपना इंस्टीट्यूशनल आईडी इस वक्त यूज कर रहा हूँ, तो ये मेरे से पूछ रहा है कि मैं इसको कितनों के साथ शेयर करूँ। and turn this sharing. Anyone with this link can edit. So I click on it. In that case, anybody will be able to use it. And you can lock it also. If you click it, don't give access, you can lock your Jamboard also, so that the other people, they cannot access it. But I have made it open for everyone. So you click on send button, so that the link will go to the people here. It is opening, and I can email it. I can send the message to everyone that you can join the. It is taking some time. देयर। दूसरा इसका ऑप्शन ये है, आप अपने गूगल अकाउंट में जाकर वहां से भी आप इसको सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो। सो हियर it is opening. So now you can you see this is for pen. You can select the pen, and then after that whatever you write, this will be available to you. मुझे लगता है I need to wait for my system. And then this is for sticky note. You can use it, say hello and save it. So the sticky note will be, and I can see that some of you have joined. So similarly, you can also add. You can click on this, और ये जो लास्ट में आपको दिख रहा है, this is laser beam. This is a wonderful thing. If you click on it here, it will come and then it will disappear after some time. So those of you, there are 3 persons I can see, or if you are directly joining it because it is open. Otherwise, if you logged in, yes, namaste, somebody has told, and yeah, you can see, you can use it. But to make a better use of it, okay, Gigi, that Flipbook software, this is anyflip.com. जितेंद्र जी, कुछ टाइम है क्या इन लोगों के पास नेक्स्ट सेशन के लिए? कितने बजे है नेक्स्ट सेशन?
नेक्स्ट सेशन सर अभी 15 मिनट का ही ब्रेक हमारा, सॉरी आधे घंटे का, 12 बजे से दीपक सर के साथ है सर। अच्छा, दीपक जी आ रहे हैं, वंडरफुल। फ्रेंड्स, यदि आप में से जो दीपक जी को नहीं जानता, he is one of the best persons available on ICT. He is a wonderful human being. Means you will like listening to his presentations and his knowledge, his expertise. So thank you, Jitendra ji, for inviting Deepak ji to talk to you all. Okay, friends, let me show you last one. After that, I will close it. That is anyflip.com. और ये बड़ा सिंपल है इसको यूज करना. You create your ID on it by signing up. And it won't take more time in signing up. After that, when you log in, just go to your account, log in. फिर आप लोगों को करना क्या है उसके अंदर, you just need to upload your PDF. आपको PDF अपलोड करना है इसके अंदर, जो आप अपना MS Word के अंदर बना लीजिए. फिर you can either drag and drop or upload. So let me see if I have some PDF. Okay, here is this, how to use Padlet, and I drop it here, and it will take just live जितनी देर में आपको ये दिख रहा है उतनी ही देर लगनी है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन. इसके अंदर पेजेस कैन बी इनफाइनाइट, 1000 5000 कितने ही पेज हो सकते हैं. आपकी PDF 150 MB से कम होनी चाहिए फ्री वर्जन के लिए. और ये देखो, ये तैयार हो गई, हाउ टू यूज दिस पैडलेट. सो हाउ टू यूज इट, से सिंपली इस तरीके से ये रन करेगा, डिपेंडिंग ऑन आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन कैसी थी. ये मैंने PDF को कन्वर्ट किया था, तो ये इस तरीके से आप इसमें इसके पेज को, किनारे को ऐसे पकड़ के भी आप वो सर्च कर चेंज कर सकते हो. बट यू थिंक दैट मुझे बैकग्राउंड अच्छी नहीं लग रही, वो चेंज करना है, तो आप इसमें से कोई बैकग्राउंड भी डाल सकते हो. जैसे मान लीजिए आपको लगता है कि ये सिंपली आपको उसको डबल क्लिक करना है और
वो उसमें उसकी बैकग्राउंड को चेंज कर देगा। अब आपको ये ऐसी बन जाएगी, सिंपल। जस्ट उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है, यू नीड टू शेयर दिस लिंक। सो सेव एंड क्लोज, ये सेव हो गया। और उसके बाद आप जस्ट सिंपली URL और ओरिजिनल लिंक, सो URL and here it has come, this is the URL, and let me paste this URL in the chat. So you can click on it। ये अभी और अच्छा है आप लोग इसको कर लीजिए। पैडलेट कैसे यूज करना है वो आप लोगों को आसानी रहेगी जब अक्षत आपको वो लिंक देंगे कि पैडलेट को यूज कैसे करना है उसके लिए। अब आप लोग अपने स्क्रीन पर उसको देख लीजिए, और ये मोबाइल पर और हर प्लेटफॉर्म पर चलेगा। इट इज नॉट ओनली दैट यू नीड द मीन्स कंप्यूटर ओनली। ओके ओके जितेंद्र जी, बैक टू यू।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। ये तो जो है कंप्यूटर साइंस का ओशियन है, जिसको आपने इतने कम समय में जिप फाइल के फॉर्म में आपने कंप्रेस करके हमारे सामने इतने इजीली इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड वे में हमारे साथ जो है शेयर किया। इसमें कई सारी जो चीज़ें हैं वो शायद हम लोगों ने पहली बार जो है उसको सुना। हमेशा आपके साथ जब भी बात होती है सर, कुछ ना कुछ नया हमें सीखने को ही मिलता है। और ये आपकी ग्रेटनेस है कि आप बड़े इजी और हेल्दी वे में और बड़े जो है लाइट वे में हमें डिफिकल्ट चीज़ें भी बता के चले जाते हैं। मैं अपने सेंटर टीचिंग लर्निंग सेंटर की ओर से, अपने एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट की ओर से और अपने विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से और हमारी परियोजना अध्यक्षा जी की ओर से और स्वयं अपनी ओर से आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूँ कि आप हमेशा निरंतर इसी ऊर्जा के साथ हमारे साथ सहयोग करते रहें, और ये अपेक्षा भी करता हूँ और निरंतर आप करते भी हैं। और पुनः आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद व्यक्त करता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
ओके, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
और जस्ट अमिता जी